Well, hey there, everybody. How's it going? It's Chuck Taylor with the Taylor Shop coming at you again with another vlog. This week's vlog, I'm going to talk about why your client might drop your order volume and, growth, business growth. So, why would your client drop your order volume? Well, you know, your clients in most, they're going to give you a 48-hour turnaround on work orders. It's pretty standard. If you're lucky, you'll get a few extra days. But yeah, so what about it? What are you going to do about it? It does, you should know by now that work order volume can go up and down, pretty much like a roller coaster. But you can control it somewhat, and I get it. You get an order on Friday, it's due on Sunday, but you don't want to work on Sunday, so the order's going to be late, blah, blah, blah. Some guys work on Sundays, some guys don't. Um, your clients are going to hammer on you. You got to work 7 days a week, no days off, blah, blah, blah. But hey, I'm sorry, but those people in those offices, they're not working 7 days a week. I can guarantee you that. Trust me when I say that. So I understand. Look, you probably got a family, you got kids, whatever. You deserve, to take a day off. I'm sorry, but you should be hitting it really hard during the week, because it is a dog eat dog business, and nobody understands that as much as we do. Now, okay, so why would your clients drop your volume? It's pretty, obviously it's pretty basic. If you're not getting your orders done, there's your number one reason. If they're sending you 10 orders, and on a Monday, for example, and regardless of your size, if it takes you 3 days to get 10 orders done, that's a problem. When I was in the field and it was just me and my wife as a crew, we were banging out 7 to 10 orders a day, and I'm talking maintenance orders, and on top of that, we were getting grass cuts done. And we were at our first property at sunup. When the sun was, we knew when it was bright enough to start taking photos and doing work. That's when we were at our property. We weren't waiting until 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. We maximized daylight hours. If the sun was to be up at 6:30, our asses were out the house at 6 and damn near at that first property at, around the sun up, 6:30 or whatever. And we really hit it hard because, number one, then as opposed to now, you know, for one, you can get up early, get done, and you might get done early. But two, you really gotta really focus on getting these orders in the field and getting them done, because the number one reason your client's gonna drop your volume is if you're not churning and burning work orders. Now you're probably saying, "Damn, Chuck, tell me something I don't know." Believe me when I say some guys don't quite understand that logic behind it. It's not. I tell guys this all the time. It's not so much about being extremely late or just late with work orders. You're going to have late work orders. Your client understands you're going to have late work orders, and in fact, your 2 day turnaround is part of a buffer that they have, which is probably a 10 to 15 day turnaround depending on the client. So they're eating up all the buffer. Now, I understand they give you their due date and you're on their scorecard. That's fine. I tell people this all the time. It's all about consistency. If you're going to bang out 10 orders a day, then you need to bang out 10 orders a day, irregardless to what's going on. So your client knows, hey, this is a get 'em done kind of guy. He's good for 10 orders a day. And then what I tell guys is like, look, when you get to the point and position, you're using the tailor shop, you got a few more crews, and now you can take on 20 orders a day. You call your client, say, I've been knocking out 10 orders a day for you for whatever, and now I can take 20 orders. So make sure you got 20 orders in my queue at any time, because we're knocking out 20 orders a day. Because we got the tailor shop, who's the best processing company. We're out there, we're using your, the photo direct, or, proven or whatever, or PPW. We're getting the photos to the updaters. The updaters are getting the orders in and getting them submitted. So yeah, work order volume. Or turnaround. I'm sorry. It's a long day already. Turnover. Get these orders done. It's pretty simple. What else could clients affect your volume? How can they shut your volume down? Well, it's simple. Another reason is quality. If you're just not doing the job right, don't never forget. There's another contractor in your area who's gonna go behind you, and if you did shoddy work, trust me when I say the contractor is gonna let your client know that you did something bad. Chances are it won't happen while you're using the tailor shop, because we're going to catch it and let you know and tell you to go back and fix it, because not only do you have your reputation to handle or to be responsible for, but our reputation is extremely valuable to us. So you want to make sure you're getting it done right and on time. But another thing too, I think why clients might lower your volume or affect your volume is because of your inability or your fear to grow. You got to ask yourself that question. Are you scared to grow? And a lot of guys I talk to are. A lot of guys tell me my nose itches like crazy, so forgive me if I keep rubbing my nose. I've been having sinus problems for weeks, and it sucks in the summer, so just please forgive me. I talk to a lot of guys that want to grow, want to get huge, but are scared. They have some volume now, and they don't want to push the button. They don't want to do what it takes to get them to where they want to go, or more importantly, where your client wants you to go. Because I've said this before, and I'll say it again, that most major clients don't want to have 100 contractors in a state. They only want like 4 or 5, even maybe less than that. Because then, for one, that's the only amount of calls they got to make. They only got to make a few calls for that state, and they want one guy to be responsible for a significant chunk of the state, which is completely understandable. I get that from their perspective. I used to be a regional coordinator for one of the largest national servicers out there, and believe me, yeah, unfortunately in some areas it's not going to happen, but in some major metros and stuff, you damn sure, man, they don't need or shouldn't have to have a need for 10 contractors in a major metro. It's absolutely unnecessary. So you can't be scared to grow, because if you're scared to grow, your client's going to be scared to send you work, because they're looking for guys that are going to grow and going to expand. And I don't mean necessarily turning yourself into a regional, although that may be the direction you end up going in, but it's about, not being afraid to grow. Well, what can help eliminate your fears to grow? Well, obviously, having crews in the field, that's a must. You got to get somebody out there, get the work done. There's a lot of ways you can go about it. Talk to other contractors in your area. There might be other ones, and they are using subs. Well, subs, don't have direct accounts. Well, maybe you share somebody else's sub and get help get them some more work, and have them pepper work in. That's true. The true art of networking in the property preservation industry seems to be so foreign. I don't see any contractors doing any networking. Back in the day, and by back in the day, I kind of mean, about eight or so years ago, some contractors I knew different contractors that were using the same subs and doing a true networking and really working together, and they were not necessarily in the same area, but in adjoining areas, next to each other and stuff. So it wasn't like they were stomping on each other's toes. They were just helping each other out, because they were, in the same state, in different counties and stuff like that. I don't see any of that going on now. I don't see any contractor networking happening. It could be happening, and I'm sure it is. I just don't see it. But, that's an idea to help you go. Let's see, what else? Oh, let's see. You're probably going to need help with processing. Do you know anybody that processes work orders faster, more efficient, with the highest quality control in the industry? Let me think. I've heard of this place. They call it the Tailor Scoop or something like that. Oh, no, wait, the Tailor Shop. Yeah, the Tailor Shop. I heard they're pretty awesome. I heard they really get it done, and they're industry known, well regarded, and highly reputable. So you might want to give them a call, because from what I understand is they can handle umpteenth amounts of volume, unlimited amounts of volume, and do it right, and make you look good because the order's done correctly and done efficiently, and then you get more work and you get paid faster. I mean, that's just what I've heard. I mean, you know. All right, now let's get serious. I'm messing around with you, obviously. But yeah, utilize the tailor shop. You're going to need help with processing those orders. You're going to need it to be done efficiently and accurately. That's what's going to help you grow. That's going to help you eliminate the fear of growth, because you're not going to worry about hiring people in-house, them not showing up, wanting benefits, wanting medical, all kinds of mess, and more importantly, not understanding what the hell they're doing. I know some people that tell me they've hired people don't even know what a lockbox is, or debris, or a cubic yard, or anything. Well, I understand that. Fascia, soffit, they don't know what that is. Don't worry about it. You need to worry about growing your field capacity to handle large amounts of volume. That's what you need to focus on. Let me focus on the processing. And then I'll be the one letting you know, hey, these guys are messing up, these guys are screwing up, we need to work together to fix it so they can get the job right done in the field, so we can get the orders processed efficiently and accurately. It's just that simple. This is not complicated. But that's what's going to help you. You can't be scared of growth, and I think a lot of guys are out there. And I want to help eliminate that. I don't want you to be scared. I want you to feel comfortable and embrace growth and embrace the opportunity to really kick ass in this industry. I know of some areas right now that are just hurting for a contractor to go in there and just dominate. And I'm talking millions of dollars. I'm not talking hundreds and thousands. I'm talking you could be doing millions of dollars in revenue if you just have the gumption and want to grow and expand and stay organized. Work with somebody like us. We don't just process work orders. We help you with consulting. We help you with training. We give you the best advice in this industry because we've done it. We've been in the field. We've been everywhere. And I'm not doing this video for a sales pitch. I don't need to. Guys know who we are, and I'm just trying to help explain to you how we can help eliminate that fear of taking on the volume and getting the orders processed. That's part of it. This is also going to help you control your order volume. And by the love of crumb cake, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Have multiple clients. Apply for multiple clients, and get different accounts, because you don't want to put all your work in one basket. That also is going to help you stabilize your volume. It's hard to get into some clients. You're going to be, but you got to be persistent, and you got to tell them, we got a dialed in system. We're using the best processing company in this industry, the tailor shop. You got to sell it, man. You got to let them know, look, we're going to churn and burn your orders like nobody else. They're going to be done correctly. You're not going to have to send them back, and you're going to be overly happy with our service and abilities. That's going to help you. And we even help you do that. We even help you get more clients. We know all the clients out there. They know who we are. And yeah, it's a partnership. That's what I've been telling people forever. Working with the tailor shop is not like outsourcing to some foreign operation. It's a partnership, because I, unlike those other companies, have a true vested interest in your growth and your success. If you don't grow and succeed, we don't grow, and we won't succeed. Not to the extent of what we would like to. And we have goals and we have quotas we want to make. Don't be scared, and you can control your order volume. Don't think that your client is going to control your order volume. That's a misconception. You think, and I know most of you think that way. It doesn't have to be that way. Listen, go to my website. Look at some of the information on there. Listen to some of my other vlogs. And by all means, do yourself the favor. Pick up the phone and call the 800 number and ask about our services. And, or hey, if you want to fill out an email, I have a questionnaire in there. You can fill out an email if you don't like talking to people initially. Maybe you got some kind of weird social phone anxiety or something. I understand it. Send an email. We're still going to get a hold of you. But yeah, so anyways, reach out to us, and trust me, it'll be the best decision you've ever made in the property preservation industry. You can control your order volume. That's my point to get to this. The bottom line is you can control your order volume, and you don't have to be afraid of growth. We will help help you to control your order volume, and we will 100% eliminate any fear of growth, because when you got the tailor shop on your side working with you, you are our number one priority, and we will see to it. If you work with us, nothing's guaranteed. It has to be a symbiotic, symbiotic. You know what I'm saying? We got to work together. I don't want to sound like George Bush or nothing, but we got to work together to achieve your goals. And when we achieve your goals, inherently our goals are achieved. Do you understand what I'm saying? So anyways, thanks for watching this video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Please subscribe. And you know what? We'll be seeing you in the next video.